Hi guys, this is Sue from SueCrafty.com, and I wanted to show you this little Matchbox gift that I made and give you some instructions on how to make it. It's Christmas season and I am making these to put little candy bars, actually candy squares, Ghirardelli candy squares, and they will fit perfectly in this box. Let me show you how it is. It's just there you go. It's just a push matchbox, and you can easily make this using white cardstock and then a simple DSP. And let's go ahead and get started. So first, to make this card, you need 2 pieces of paper, and they are 5.5 by 3 inches. So the white cardstock is 5.5 by 3 inches. And then the DSP is also 5.5 by 3 inches. And we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when we score it. We are gonna have it scored at 1 3/4, 2.5, 4 1/4, 5. And that'll give you the creases that you need to make the outside of your box right here, okay? So let's start with that. I will go ahead and take the colored paper, and let us, I think I'm gonna go this side. So we're gonna start at 1 3/4. Actually, I'm gonna start at 5. So here we go, 5 right there. Let me show you what 5 looks like over here. And then I'm gonna score it. I go down to 4 1/4. You could go in either directions. I just chose to go this way. But you can go going from the opposite direction as well. 2.5, and then 1 3/4. 1 3/4. And there you have it. Pretty easy. And when I fold it, it has 1.5, 1 1/4, and then these are 3/4 each. There's the other 1 3/4, and then you're done. So to put this together, all I have to do is put some adhesive on this edge here. And then if I just fold this like so, it just lines right up. Now I have my exterior box. Very simple, right? Now let's do the inside, the bottom piece. So to do this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut. You're gonna do this first. We're gonna do 1 1/4. So 1 1/4 is over here. I'm going to score that at 1 1/4. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do 1.5 right here. And then I'm gonna add a 1/16 of an inch. I'm gonna score that. And then I'm gonna flip it over to 1 1/4. I'm going to score that, and I'm going to back off to 1.5 plus 1/16, and I'm going to score that. And did I mention that this is actually a Stampin' Up! Paper cutter? I love this paper cutter because it has a scoring blade as well as a cutting blade, and you have this little spot on the side that allows you to cut up to 1.5 inch markings. Well, anyway, moving on, I'm going to go and do this edge, which is 5/8. So here's 5/8. And I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do 5/8 on the other side. 5/8 right there. And then, now that I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and take my cutting blade, and I'm going to cut it so that this line right here lines up with the second scoring piece. Can you see it? I don't know. You can see it. Let me show it to you if you can see it real closely. Well, it's kind of hard to see because you can't really see the line, but this is where the scoring line is. And this is where, and it lines up with the line on my cutting blade. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Flip it over. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to line up that 1.5 plus 1/16. And I'm going to go down and cut it the same way. scoring line line up with the notch on the cutting blade. And that's what I love about this paper cutter. Oops. Sorry, my bad. It was 3/4, 5/8, sorry. 5/8, 5/8. It wasn't. I can still use this. There we go. And then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing. 5/8. And then we'll go and cut it down. Now, I could have done it when I was doing the scoring, but it's okay to do it when you come back. Now, if you don't have this paper cutter, you can always use a pair of scissors and just cut the scoring line down. But let me show it to you in a second here. Make sure I got 5/8 because I don't want to make the same mistake twice. Okay, all done. So we have this paper, and if you look closely, oops, I guess you can't really see. You can see the notches. Here, I'm gonna fold this up. Actually, before I fold, what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna go and cut this little square off. Okay. Now I'm actually gonna do a little curve, and then I'll cut it along that scoring line. Now, if you notice, I wasn't exactly careful, and that's okay, because that part is not going to affect the final performance of the product. And here I have 2 notches because I measured it wrong, but that actually is still okay as well, unless it's unsightly to you. And then here, I'm going to cut it off. And so I just want to let you know, like, for those who don't have the Stampin' Up! Paper cutter, you could always just go in and cut it instead of using the paper cutter if you don't have that notch that allows you the precision cut that you get on the paper cutter. And that's it. And now I take this and I just fold it along all the scores. And I think I'm just gonna cut this little notch off right here that I accidentally cut too far of. Cut at the wrong line. I'm just gonna cut it off. And I'll still use this box. So now I've got this together, and I'm gonna put my candy inside. This is 1 peppermint candy, and I'm going to get another one, a white one, 2 peppermint patty. And then I'm going to put the sides in. So this one I just kind of push it because the measurement is exactly 1 3/4. And then I'm going to take it and slip it in here. And there you have it. All done. So easy, right? Now you could make like a dozen of these to give as gifts to all of your favorite people, like teachers, friends, small group members. I just hope you enjoy this video, and don't be afraid to make boxes. Very, very simple. And I will go ahead and also put this down on my website at www.suecrafty.com. All right, I'll talk to you later, and happy holidays.